All right, this is Benji from Team Legacy Invaders and Duel Amino. I'm here with Madman. Say what's
Yo,
up,
what's happening,
Madman.
guys?
All right, cool.
Yeah, what's happening, guys?
All right,
Nice commentary.
we're gonna be commentating a duel between Zane Truesdale, not the real Zane, although this does seem like a character duel, and
Yeah,
Duel King, both from Amino. Everybody's profile links will be put in the description box below. All right,
cool.
all right. So we're gonna
Yeah.
start this duel off.
So we got the who's going first in this one? I just missed that entirely.
It looks like Zane is going first, and Zane is on our
Okay, so
side
Zane's
as if
going
we were
first.
playing.
Yeah.
Now Zane's playing Cyber Dragons, but
All right. You've
I'm
got the
not
set
sh
one. You've got the yeah. He's got the card D. It's a strong opening. That set one could be anything really at this point.
yeah, I'm not
So we
I
see the upstart. All right. Let's see what Duel King does from here. He special summons the what's this card? Primitive
primitive
butterfly.
butterfly.
It's like okay,
It can be a
so it's
level
like a red
6.
layer. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool. Cool. All right, so he's just searched out the red resonator, and the red resonator is going to summon something else. Typical red dragon archfiend shenanigans here. He's
Yeah.
going to summon the synchron resonator. Is this the one that recycles itself? Oh, it adds the red resonator back when it's sent to the graveyard. So he goes for the Stardust Charge Warrior here. Gets that quick +1. Is it a +1? It's a
It
draw.
well, yeah, it's a free card when you make a synchro summon.
It's a free card, and there's the Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend.
Yeah, so
And another resonator call.
lots of craziness is going on here.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
that's like one of those
There's
situations
a
where
lot
I'm
of things.
always like debating whether I want to summon a Crystal Wing or the Red Dragons, but since this is a Red Dragon
Red
deck, it
Dragon.
only makes sense to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
that way.
yeah. Oh, he's going for the 9.
Oh yeah, this is my
That's the Abyss
personal
one. That one.
favorite. It can negate any
During
face-up card.
adverse turn control. It just negates any face-up card, so it's like a Siegfried.
Yeah, but it
Pretty
can get
good.
monsters as well, so you can actually get
That's pretty good.
Raigeki, you can get
So
anything.
he's oh wow. So he
And
can get anything from the grave.
any tuner, which I think everything in his graveyard is a tuner, except for Stardust Charge
Wow,
Warrior.
that's great. So he's just gonna swing for 3,400, I think it is. No,
32.
3,200, and get this, and he's gonna get the Synchron Resonator back for an next turn play. I'm
Well,
presuming.
yeah, this is
So
always a dangerous decision whether you want to go into Bane right away, because
yeah,
Bane doesn't actually
yeah,
negate anything.
yeah, that's true. So he's got a really good board here. He's got a solid body, and he's got a negate as well, which is quite important to upholding this board. So it's from here. I'm not sure what Zane can do from here. He can summon a Cyber Dragon, but that's all I see him really doing
Yeah, if he
from
can
here.
bait out the Abyss, he might be able to do more.
If he can bait that out, then he'll start going off. So we see the Cyber Dragon Dre, which leads me to believe that he didn't open the Cyber Dragon. So that's going to be stuck at level 4 now because of the Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. So he won't be able to go into any big Xyz plays here.
I'm not sure. Can he summon non-machines? If that effect gets
Um,
negated.
oh
Wait, what?
wow, we see the limiter removal, which will just allow him to beat over the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Not even in the damage step.
Oh,
Let's
he
see.
didn't
So
do it.
that's
It must have been the damage step. Oh, it couldn't.
it
Yeah.
had to be the yeah.
No, it didn't need to be. I mean, if Bane hadn't negated yet, he could have done it in the damage step.
Is it?
Well, yeah, because Bane can't activate in the damage step. That's actually Bane's biggest, I mean, Abyss's biggest problem. Wow, you
Okay,
can just call
cool.
the Haunted this card. That's
Oh, I'm just
crazy.
gonna call it the Haunted back. That's great. That's just that has basically put him in a really good position. That call of the Haunted, and now he can just go off and synchro again. Oh, what's this? The damage die. Half all damage you take this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Half all effect damage you take this turn. Not half the same damage twice. Okay, well, so a less than conventional choice. Let's see what he goes into here. Goes into the Archfiend Bane. This is the level 10, right? Tribute
Yeah,
one. Wow, that's a really good effect. He can just go off and get. Wow, he's got the Red Rising Dragon as well. This is crazy. He's going to be able to get so many cards from here. I think this is game. This has to be game.
But
That's
the damage diet's been played, so he can only do so much damage.
he can only do so much damage, but the pressure he's going to be under with a cliff board and like it's really like a lot of pressure that
He's
he's under
also
right
up.
now.
He's also got to deal a lot of damage to win the
There's
game
another
now.
spell. Yeah, yeah. That is a lot of damage, even with the. Oh, we see the Swift Scarecrow as well to end the battle phase. I'm not sure why he chained the trap then if he had the Swift Scarecrow in his hand.
There is
That
one
could have been
reason. Well, Bane wasn't on the field, but Bane summons two tuners. Maybe he didn't want to let him get ahead that way.
right. Oh, we see the Dark Hole. Will he be able? No, this one doesn't negate it, does he? Wow,
No,
that
he
Dark
doesn't. That's
Hole.
actually a major misplay on the part
Yeah,
of Duel King,
yeah.
because he
He
could
should have
actually
kept the.
tribute the Scarlight to get the Abyss back.
Yeah, to get the negate back. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. So he's just gonna go ahead and normal summon the Red Sprinter here, and that special summons. This is like a Wolf Bark, isn't it? You can
Level
special
3 or
summon
lower Fiend from the
one level
graveyard,
3
yeah.
or lower field from graveyard. Yeah, so it's Wolf Bark. Um, he's put himself in a really bad position. What we thought was pretty good was piling on the pressure, and it's just turned straight back to Zane's favor. Like, well, we
Well,
could see something here. Um, that was crazy. He just had the dark hole just to answer his board.
yeah, but that's really Duel King's fault for not putting out Abyss.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we see
You
the
never know, he
E-Telly
might have
here.
had a play where he needed a level 8.
Yeah,
Ooh, he summoned my favorite monster.
yeah.
Rise Bell the Star
Oh,
Adjuster.
Rise Bell. Oh, this one
That's
changes the level by up to 3. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it could be a level
I
3,
haven't seen
4,
this card
5,
for a
or
while.
6 Psychic.
Wow, that's quite a good effect.
I was playing it in my deck, but then the emergency teleport hit kind of made me pull it.
The E-Telly hit was really like unwarranted in my opinion. That just hits so many other decks. It's just collateral damage as a result of Cosmo.
Yeah.
So we see the start of Spark Dragon here, which is gonna
I feel like
be
he's out
decent.
of good 8s or something, because that seems like a very odd
Yeah,
choice.
yeah, definitely. He's burnt through 2 Scarlights, and I'm pretty sure he only plays 2. We can have a look at the list later, but most lists I've seen just play 2 Scarlight. So yeah, it definitely looks like he's run out of his good 8s, and now he's just, um, just making the starter Spark because he's got nothing else left. But the starter Spark is still really good. He can protect cards, like specific cards, depending on the circumstance, which I guess is quite relevant in the Cyber Dragon matchup.
Yeah, it seems like this game
Right.
is closer than it looks. Or at least he's holding
Yeah,
off.
it's a
But
lot
he
closer.
also looks like he's drawing
Yeah,
into like decent cards in this over this weight.
yeah, yeah.
And since
Your
Duel
opponent's
King's kind of wasted a lot of resources already, who knows how this can go.
yeah, yeah. It just comes down to like the top decks now. It's like the top deck wars.
Yeah,
So
top deck wars are always fun.
they're always
Although
fun. Who doesn't love a good top deck
that
war?
level 6 Synchro monster,
What
oh,
does this do? Banish. I've forgotten. During your main phase, you can banish this target 1 level 1 resonator in your graveyard. Special target 2 level 1 resonators. Wow, that's pretty good. He's just got 2 tuners back out, the Synchron resonators,
we can definitely look
and then
forward
on
to
top
seeing
of
that in the
that,
future, that card.
wow, what's the
What?
Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend?
It doesn't
Yeah,
require a Red Dragon Archfiend?
no, it just says 1-on-1 untuner types, and then he's going to be able to recycle back his red resonators with the Synchrons. That's so good for him. Now he's starting to like build up his resources that he just lost. Does that destroy all the cards? Yeah. Other
Everything.
monsters you can control cannot attack. That just gets rid of everything. So it's just Judgment Dragon. 3,500. He's just going to take another like massive amount of damage to the face.
Well, at least this one doesn't summon any tuners, so
Yeah,
it's not as
yeah. They all
fatal
like.
of a flaw.
It's not as yeah.
Yeah, they're all a little different. I still like Abyss the most,
Yeah,
but
Abyss is really powerful. Like just having the negate sitting on the board is very hard for your opponent to deal with because when you put that much pressure on the board, there's not much your opponent can do with like 3 or 4 cards in hand. Especially when you're playing decks like Cyber Dragons, where baiting like negations and stuff isn't as viable.
Yeah. Well, I think he still has a damage diet in the graveyard, so who knows if he could actually like
Yeah, you
wait
can
this out.
still banish that, and yeah, he still has like one more turn unless um what's his name, Duel King has something else. Because I remember he added back a red resonator. Also, he's got the core, which will allow him to search now. Should search a cyber repair plant. There we go. He's going to search the cyber repair plant.
He does have a Dre in the
Um,
graveyard, so we should be
he
able
has the
he should be
Dre in
able
the
to use it.
graveyard as well. Yeah, yeah. We could see like a Cyber Dragon Infinity play here, um, which will be pretty good. So we see him search a regular Cyber Dragon since he's already normal summoned. So, oh, the Power Bond. That's going to be huge. Does this double the attack as well when you fuse with it?
It
So send
does.
from the hand or side of the field, fusion, then gains attack equal to its original attack. This is amazing.
So
And he's
double
got the
attack.
rampage. Yeah, so he's got double attack, rampage dragon. He's foolished a bunch of cards off.
He foolished
Um,
the turtle and the cyber dragon.
a turtle and a cyber dragon. So the turtle's going to help him live another turn as well.
Yeah,
Um,
and he's definitely
and
going
he's
to
going
put a
to keep.
huge crack in this massive life point gain.
Yeah,
If he wasn't
yeah,
gaining life
12,000
points, the
life
game would have
points.
been over by now.
Yeah, because the rampage can just keep attacking and attacking and putting massive amounts of damage in. And wow, this this has been a quick turn of events. The damage dirt. Oh, he's banished the damage diet. Sorry, to reduce the amount of damage he takes from Power Bond. That's quite good as well. Puts him in a better position in terms of life points. Because a lot of people underestimate how like important having. Oh, he's got the soul charge as well. But what I was saying is, a lot of people underestimate really how having low life points is quite like detrimental. It makes you like play differently. Like having 8,000 life points and activating a Solemn, like that's not a lot. But when you're starting to like grind through the game into the mid game, into the late game, and you're both on like 1,000 or 2,000 life points, it's really important to try and get that damage in. And it makes you think more differently. Like you play more defensively. That's how I feel. You have to play a little bit more cleverly. You can't
Yeah,
just go about doing everything. So we see the soul charge for 2. He goes for the red resonator. The fact that he skips his battle phase here means he has to set up a board that can like hold off the Chimerattack Rampage Dragon.
I really like this
So
special summon of the Rise Bell with the red
yeah, the
resonator.
Rise Bow again. We see the Rise Bow again. It's just such a versatile card. It can let you bring out like sixes, sevens, eight nonsense. So
He went for level 5 though, which is different.
he's synchroing for a Moonlight, which is going to bounce the Rampage back, which is huge. You could see that Zane put quite a lot into that. Oh, and the Crystal Wing as well, just for good measure. So the Synchron Resonator is just going to go ahead and add the Red Resonator. But yeah, that you could see like Zane put a lot of resources into that Rampage Dragon and couldn't quite finish off the rest of the life points he had. So yeah, he goes and draws for turn. Both players really low on cards, really low on life points, except for the fact that Duel King has both
The ability
Red
to
Dragon
negate a
Archfiends.
monster and the ability to
He's
negate a
got
spell.
and negate anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that Crystal Wing play was extremely strong. Like even though he hasn't been able to finish the game off here, it's just extremely like next turn he's going to be able to like kill him. And he hasn't negated the Cyber Dragon Core, which will
So
bring out the
it
Cyber
might have been
Dragon.
bait, but we can't tell.
It could have been used as bait. Duel King didn't take the bait. I think he's waiting for something a little bit bigger. The Cyber Valley is going to stay on the board. The Cyber Valley choice is quite interesting. When this card is targeted for an attack by an opponent's monster, you can banish this card, draw one card. Oh, it's got other effects as well. Target one face-up monster you control, banish both that target and this card, then draw 2 cards. Target one card in your graveyard, banish this card and one card from your hand and place the target on the top of the deck. So he's just going to go ahead and negate
Yeah,
whichever
I'm
effect he's
actually
attacking.
You know, if it was a cost to banish both cards, then that wouldn't have worked. He would have had to use the Crystal Wing. But here he was able to just get away with using the Abyss. But now he's open to
Yeah,
getting
he got
Dark
away.
Hold again.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would have negated it with the Crystal Witch. Yeah, if he has the second Dark Hole, I mean, that's just going to end it here, I think. But let's see what happens from here.
Well, he's used his normal
I mean, I think
and his
he's used
core.
his normal. He's used his core. Yeah, it's not looking too great from here. He might just about get away with negating it with, well, technically the wrong card. So I mean, like those two monsters are huge. I don't see how he's gonna like get over this board unless he manages to like, oh, the Overload fusion as well.
I think your view of my video is a little bit faster than mine. You're getting to cards before I see them.
Oh, is it?
Only a
Oh
drop.
god, just a little bit. Okay, that's
I've been like
but
trying to jump
that
ahead to
was,
catch up to you.
yeah, like wow, that's a huge Overload, and he's gone for the Chimera tech. That's gonna be huge. What's this? Oh, he's gonna negate it.
Yeah, it's the
Damn.
problem is its effect to destroy all your cards on your field is mandatory.
Is that mandatory?
It
Oh, that
is.
explains it.
But
Because if that was able,
either one of those monsters
yeah,
could have stopped it though. I mean, Abyss would have
yeah,
reduced
yeah,
its attack to 0, I think.
yeah. That's would it? I don't know the whole of Abyss's effect, but wow, when I saw that Overload fusion, I thought it would have been the game changer, but unfortunately it wasn't, and it just got negated by Crystal Wing, and he was just able to attack from game from there.
Yeah, it was still a really, really exciting duel.
Yeah, that was a really exciting duel, really back and forth. I haven't seen like either of these decks much, but yeah, this was great. Just being able to see these two duelists just battle it out, go back and forth. Yeah, loads of shifts in momentum. That was crazy. Like every time he just dropped the fusion, it's just every time. You just think each player would just have it in their hands, but
Yeah.
turns out Duel King is the champion here. Well done to you. Um, yeah, that was great.
All
Can't
right,
wait to do some
so
more commentary
oh
on
yeah,
this.
there's going to be plenty more, tons more duels
Yeah,
coming up.
plenty more from me, plenty
And
more from Benji here.
if you guys like what you see, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you can visit all these guys' Amino pages at the links below. All right, and we'll see you next
Cool.
time.
See you